Hiya Jimmy, it's me, Orwell. Just a wee message in a virtual bottle to say hello and that I'm thinking about you. I'm sorry that I can't come into the nursing home to visit, but rules are rules, even for someone as famous as you. Don't worry though, I'm still your greatest fan. And not just because you knocked out Muhammad Ali. Oh no, I cannot wait to hear the whole story again, I really can't. But that'll just have to wait for now. Oh, I sent that CD that you asked for. The Sound of the Big Bands. I hope you got it okay. Remember, don't drink and drive. Well, I hope you're staying safe and sane. Say hello to Carol for me. And if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Merry Christmas, Mr. Marshall.
Christmas, Mr. Marshall. Wait till I see you through the week or through the window. And yes, I did knock out Muhammad Ali. There's a poster there. There it is. Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, the ice rink in Paisley. Not many people know this, but Muhammad Ali fought in Paisley on the 20th of August, 1965. It was a Friday night. You've heard of the rumble in the jungle, the thriller in Manila. Well, unfortunately for Ali, this was the stink in the rink. Yeah, he was booed. The greatest boxer that's ever been was booed in Paisley. Could only happen here. It's a great story, but it's not a story for today. Another time. You find me in my palatial suite in the Avondale Correctional Facility. The Avondale Retirement Village. Brad Pitt lets me use it when he's not in town, you know. Well, as you can see, it's no much. But it keeps the rain off my napper, and it's somewhere warm and safe to coorie doon while this pandemic rampages about like a bear with a sore head. Oh, I don't know what it's like out there, but it's been a nightmare for the audience in here. I'm lucky. I'm one of the young ones. Well, I'm no young. Well, I'm no old. Well, I'm old, but I'm not as old as old men were when I was young. We've got one old lady in here. Oh, she's lovely, wee Jean. But she's starting to forget things. And not just wee things, you know, like a tin of beans at the shops, or where she left the remote. No, big things, like where she stays, or her husband's name. It's Jimmy, same as myself, that's how I remember it. Well, wee Jimmy was talking to me and he says he was sitting at the kitchen table and she was in the lobby. And she came in carrying his jacket and his bonnet, and she started to help along with it. And she says, Jimmy, I think it's time you went back to your own house before my mum and dad get back from their work. 60 years they're married. She's forgetting. Oh, dementia's a terrible, terrible thing. Wee Jimmy, he comes here every single day, and although she doesn't always know who he is, she seems pleased to see him. But you see, with this COVID thing, of course he's not allowed to come in and visit her anymore, so he has to stand outside at the window, looking in at her, and she stares out at him, and she doesn't understand. And it doesn't matter how many times the nurses try and explain to her why he can't come in to talk to her. She's got it into her head that she's done something wrong, and he doesn't want to see her. The other day, one of the nurses says to me, Jimmy, could you go and see if you can get Jean to go back to her room? She's been standing there for 2 hours crying since Jimmy went away. It would break your heart, so it would. I took her back to her room and she kept saying to me, it was the night it snowed indoors. The night it snowed indoors. I didn't know what she meant, the night it snowed indoors. I thought, oh, the poor soul, she's away, you know. Then she just looked at me and she smiled and she explained, she says, It was the night I met Jimmy. She says it was 1959, the Locarno Ballroom in Sauchiehall Street. The Hogmanay Ball. That's when she met this young, handsome man. And they danced their first dance to the tune of Benny Goodwin and his orchestra. And then on the stroke of 12 o'clock, to bring in the bells, they dropped all this paper snow all down on top of them. The night it snowed indoors. The start of a new year, the start of a new decade, and more importantly, the start of their new life together. They were laughing and joking and giggling, and wee Jean says she started picking up all the snowflakes, all the paper snowflakes, and they stuffed, Jimmy helped, they stuffed her handbag full of them. And when she got home, she says she found a jam jar. She put all the paper flakes into a jam jar and sealed it so she could keep that memory alive, that special memory alive forever. You see, that's where Orwell comes in. I asked her if she could get a CD of the big band sounds, you know. She's come up again, Trump. Because I heard that you can actually play stuff to music to people with dementia and it can help, you know. Well, the other day I went to a room and I played this CD. Oh, well, you have never seen a smile like it in your life. She just lit up. Oh, it was like sunlight filling the whole room. We had Artie Shaw, Joe Loss in the mood, Benny Goodwin, Glenn Miller. The tears were streaming down her face, but they were tears of happiness, joy. And I don't mind admitting it. I had a big lump in my throat as well. And I was just about to sneak off and leave her with her memories. She went into the drawer next to her bed, and you'll never guess what she brought out. A jam jar with the paper snow. She had kept it for 60 years. Oh, but the next morning, she wasn't in her room. They found her standing at the window. She was all made up, and she was wearing this beautiful frock. And when Jimmy arrived, she started waving and shouting. As he walked up, she lifted up the jam jar and shook it like one of these snow globes. And she took the top off it. And she started putting all the snow up in the air, flinging it all up in the air and bubbling round and round and round. And the snow all fell on top of her. And I tell you what, oh, she knew exactly who he was. It was Jimmy, that young, handsome man from the Locarno. Oh, and Jimmy just stood there, transfixed at this vision in front of him. She could have been 18 again, standing with the snow falling on her. 18, the girl he fell in love with, and the woman he loved more than life itself. And just for a moment, she was able to step out from behind the frosted glass. And Jimmy had his Jean back again. The paper snow melts too. Wee Jean passed away early this morning. So take care of yourself. And look out for your pals. And keep a special eye out for the old ones, because they need your help right now. Some of them are very lonely. We only have their memories to keep them company. And remember, never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Because if we do it today and you enjoy it, we can do it again tomorrow. from me and Lorraine and Carol and Orwell and all the lighthouses guiding us home. A Merry Christmas to you. A Merry Christmas from Mr. Marshall.